To God Cinema 9, y'all. Peace. This is Survive Peaceful. You know what I mean? We just chilling. You know what I'm saying? We're approaching the new moon in Cancer right now. You know what I mean? We're just vibing out. You know what I'm saying? Just lit some sage. You know what I'm saying? We in here kind of litty. Day. Hey, yo. The name of this video is going to be called Geminis are the most misunderstood in the Zodiac. Geminis are the most misunderstood in the Zodiac. When you have a misunderstanding of something, you don't really understand its origin. Whenever we show and prove or research information, we must look at the derivative. We must look at the beginning. We must look at the nucleus. We have to look at the activity inside the mitochondria, meaning the mitochondria, the energies. You have to take a look at the cohesiveness of the energies. And when I say the word cohesive, I'm speaking of the Gemini energy is very cohesive. It absorbs. It absorbs and it reacts because it is the positive polarity for the fastest planet in the solar system. Mercury, fastest planet in the solar system. You know what I'm saying? Also did a video on understanding your twin as a Gemini too as well. So if you're a Gemini, share this information, man. It's very important. You know what I'm saying? But what we are discussing today is the cohesiveness and the ambiguous nature of the Gemini, or more of a androgynous aspect when it comes to the energy of the Gemini, man or female. Okay? So, like we were discussing about the energy of Gemini and this derivative form or home station of the planet Mercury, which is the fastest planet, right? So now we have to understand why Mercury is significantly the fastest planet, right? It's significantly the fastest planet because it has to carry all the information and communication. If you ever experience a Mercury retrograde, and when you experience Mercury, I asked the question, have you ever experienced it, or did you even know that there is something that is a such thing as a Mercury retrograde? Have we ever heard of this terminology before? Okay, so whenever there's a Mercury retrograde, meaning whenever the planet Mercury appears to be going in a backwards motion, whenever it appears that it's going in a backwards motion, that's when the communication is disrupted. Okay? So that is something that we can use as an example of the cohesiveness inside of a Gemini man or woman, man. You know what I'm saying? that cohesiveness, man, it basically comes from all the information that we be absorbing, man, as we go through every zodiac sign in a period of 88 days. We absorb the information very fast, and we transmute information and deliver information, you know what I'm saying, and instruction. So that's why we're misunderstood, you know what I'm saying? Because whenever there's something that's going on in our personal lives that causes a Gemini to be emotional, what happens is that communication is messed up. Like when we have the Mercury retrograde, we see that people are in their feelings all the time, man. The Mercury retrograde, ready to fight all the time. This is what we're speaking about when we're talking about the Gemini being misunderstood. And it's just a period of time in which a Gemini is trying to reflect on itself and have time for itself, because it's always trying to think and uh, make logic for other people. You know what I'm saying? They're always in their head how they can better other people sometimes. You know what I mean? And see, that's what happens. So then when we get emotional, that's what we're supposed to do as Gemini. That's what we're born to do. So like when we get in an emotional standpoint, what happens is we don't communicate well with other people. And that's one reason why, because there's so much that we are absorbing, because we're moving in every direction. We got our hands in every cookie jar, yo. We know how to do like 10 things, man. We know how to play basketball, draw, kick a football, uh, write a book, do somersaults, cartwheels. It's like we do and know a variety of different things, yo. You know what I'm saying? And because we see things from a variety of different standpoints, and it always mutates amongst that variety, people are saying we can't make up our minds, or we're crazy, because our mind continuously goes around and around and around. This is another misunderstanding of the Gemini. But basically, that's because, once again, the cohesive, or like the the stuff that we gain and the information that we gain is so much sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? And we just go through a variety of different things. We want to just do everything good. We want to master everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people is like, man, I can't never put a finger on this person. This person is crazy. They don't have a steady thought process of one thing at a time. But that's not really true. You know what I mean? It's like we process information, but that's why we go through our retrograde, or Mercury goes through its retrograde, primarily because of the information that is absorbed by the planet of Mercury, and it has to slow down to recollect itself as a positive energy from Mercury. And then what happens is now it becomes the Virgo, or it becomes the irritable, you know what I'm saying, or the irritable spirit, you know what I mean? And that's the negative polarity of the planet Mercury. Is the Virgo, which is the very worrisome, you know what I'm saying? But they are very, very, very loyal, man. You know what I'm saying? And they are very, very informative, yo. So it's like, now it's like I gotta analyze what's going on and rest for a second and analyze myself, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a Gemini, I'm speaking to myself, and I'm also speaking to all Geminis, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why we're misunderstood, because I'm reflecting on ways that I've been misunderstood and the things that I've been going through as a testament, you know what I mean? So, yo, another thing, man, is people mistake our wittiness, yo. Like, or if we'll say something, like a lot of things that we said or took out of context completely. It's like we'll say something because we're just so witty and so imaginative, and everything we say has to be fucking illustrated. You know, everything has to be like exaggerated. Let's keep it a buck, man. We Geminis, man. We like to paint pictures, man. We want people to think just like we like to think. You know? We want people just to think just like us and understand everything we're saying and absorb everything that we're saying. And we can't help it because we just want to give information, because that's what we're here to do. Give information and communication. You know what I'm saying? But this is what happens, man. The point we were speaking about was when we as Geminis, when we go through different things, man. So we are very, very, very misunderstood, okay, by the things that we say. Okay, I got it back. The things that we say. The things that we say, man, are misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can text something to somebody, and then somebody texts us back like, yo, bruh, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, I didn't even mean, like, oh, we didn't even mean that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just always misunderstood. Or like when we joke with people, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't even joke with people because sometimes the way we think and the way we imagine things and the way we would speak to people about maybe their situations, because like we have a very strong prophetic mantle over the spirit of a Gemini. Is very prophetic, man. The mantle is very, very strong because it's the closest planet to the sun. And, you know, we talked about that too on the other video. I need y'all to go check that out, man. I need y'all to share this information on. Hey, yo. So that's why we're missing, you know what I'm saying? Like, ask us what we're saying. Like, if you feel offended about something, you know, ask us and then we'll explain it to you. We won't even get mad at you because it's like, oh, okay, my bad. Let me explain to you what the hell I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you handle that situation, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we can be here all night, man. I don't really want to make this a long video. I just want to give y'all some basic tips and points in how to handle a Gemini, man. And then also, you know what? That's what we're going to name this video. How to handle a Gemini. Because Geminis are very, very misunderstood. It's a subtitle. Geminis are the most misunderstood in the Zodiac, and how to handle us. You know, we gave the information on the reason why we go through the things that we go through and what we're thinking, so that you can get inside our heads like you trying to all the time. So I'm trying to tell you how to do it. Okay? All right, yo, this is Rod Peaceful, man. This is the guy Cinema 9, yo. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? We be vibing, we be chilling, we be building on esoterics, history, astrology, numerology. You know what I'm saying? Soon we're going to have the brother, the historian Levant Bay, back again to share some vital information with us. Shout out to Levant Bay, man, the historian, you know what I'm saying? Who's worked with Dana Marnici, you know, who's worked with Wesley Muhammad. Yes, sir. So we have some scholarship. So when you come here to the God Cinema 9, you as a Gemini or you whoever watching this video, you're going to get that word. Hey, yo, we also got hip-hop channel, Project Melanin recordings, dope hip-hop albums, free beats, and motivation and hip-hop science we built over there too. Hey, yeah! Mikhail's Alchemy is coming out real soon, man. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Dope Hip Hop album. Subscribe to God Cinema 9, Project Melon Recordings. Like, share, subscribe. We love y'all. Peace and love. And we out one time for your mind.